Hello everyone, my name's Idiotic Synergy, and today we are going to talk about the Eightfold Harvest Lord. Khorne's best ever friend. I love this model. This is probably Khorne's best asset, and he's only in Necromunda. And I mean that wholeheartedly. This guy, with the rules he has, can outfight Kharn. I guarantee it. This guy is so overpowered that I'm pretty sure no one uses him because he's that overpowered. And this might sound like hyperbole, but there is a serious reason why no one brings this guy. Seriously, I've looked at his rules and they're broken. And I mean that in the best and worst way possible. He is a broken. He's just broken on the tabletop. You bring him, you're not gonna have any friends by the end of it. You are not going to have any friends by the end of it, and this is coming from an Ogren player. There is a reason why no one brings this guy, and that is because he's absolutely broken. However, the model itself, I love. This model is fucking amazing, and I want one. I want this model. I love it. If you know what, this is how I imagined a chaos cult, a chaos like cultist to look like if he was a Chaos Lord. Just such a brilliant model. Look at the skin banner. This is like the best model ever. I love the head that's been impaled. I love how fucked up his flesh is. I like his weapons. He's just like this terrifying thing on the board, and I love the model. I wholeheartedly love the model. However, if you use him in game, you will not have any friends by the end of it. I mean that. You bring him along, you might as well punch your friend's mum in the mouth. He is that broken in game that no one brings him. And like I said, it might sound like hyperbole, but you need to see his rules and how much he costs. So, without further ado, there's not a lot I can say about this model other than how wonderful he is. I love this model. I want this model. This model is a really cool looking model. It's a shame that his rules make him broken. And I love the skin banner. Conrad Kurz would be proud of this man. Hell, Khorne would be proud of this man. He's basically Kharn the Betrayer, but a Necromunda. He's brilliant and broken, and I've got to show you his rules. I love his cloak. I like his little cloak that he has. It's so edgy. He's a little edgelord, but he's annoying to deal with. Let me show you what I mean. So, you might notice all the tabs open. This is just for one character. One character. Now, he is only 205 credits. Yeah, that's right, 205 credits. Oh, his ballistic skill isn't any good. He doesn't have a gun. The guy doesn't have a gun because he's going in and he's ripping you to shreds. He is... Right, before I get into the weapon skill, the skills, the war gear, this is his stats, right? Remember, he's 205 points. Movement 5. Weapon skill 2. 205 points. Has a 2-up weapon skill. No biggie. Ballistic skill 6. Nah biggie. Strength 4. Strength 4, which you can fuck off with that, especially with his heavy chain cleavers. We'll get to them in a minute. And they're paired. Oh, he's just... Anyway. Toughness 4, so he's the same toughness as a Goliath. Wounds 3, which is fucking nothing to this man. You might as well give him wounds at 1000. He initiative 3. Attacks 3, but don't worry, he's balanced in the leadership, willpower, and intelligence. Don't worry, lads. We're fine here. It's just his cool check that's really quite good. Willpower, 8. Intelligence, 7. Leadership, 7. So, average, better than average, worse than average, average. He is 205 points. Now, you might notice his skills here, and I need to show you his skills. I need to show... Where did I put them? There they are. His skills. They're just designed to be the worst. I hate them. Avatar of Blood. Discard a flesh wound for every unsaved wound inflicted against an enemy with a melee weapon. That's unsaved wound. You don't have to kill them for him to become toughness 4 again. Don't worry though, he has also got Killing Blow, which is... You're just being a twat if you use this with him, if I'm being honest. But can opt to roll a single Killing Blow attack instead of a normal close combat attack. This attack can't be made with a sidearm. If hit, double the strength and damage. No armor save can be made. You want to know why that's an issue? Because the heavy chain cleaver is a +2 weapon. He is already strength bloody 6. You give him more, you double that, he becomes strength 12. Strength 12, AP -4, damage 4. You know how good that is? That just kills Ogrins. Oh, but it's only one hit though. He only needs the one hit, mate. Oh, and because it's a paired weapon as well, obviously this isn't the paired variant, I can't find it. But because it's a paired weapon, he gains one more attack, meaning that he's attacking you with 4 attacks. Oh, and Slaughterborn. Slaughterborn is a special rule reserved for every dickhead on Earth. And there's a reason why my local gaming club has banned this trait. Not because they're being boring, but because it fundamentally breaks the game. Let me just show you why. Add 1 to every move for every unsaved wound inflicted against an enemy with a melee weapon. Lasts for the rest of the battle. You want to know why that's so bloody broken? Say you're fighting Ogrins, right? Your basic movement with this guy is 5. And you've wounded an Ogrin 3 times. That's movement 8. Then you try and attack another Ogrin with 2 wounds. That becomes movement 10. Movement 12. You see why there's an issue with this fucking monster? By the end of the game, he will be able to zip round the map with movement 20. I've seen that happen. I have seen that with my eyes. This is 205 credits. So, the charge phase, the charging in Necromunda is your movement at D3. He doesn't need the D3 by the end of it. He's just in. You could be on the moon. He's just in, ready to slice your nipples off and wear them as earrings. This is fucking broken. And that's why no one brings Slaughterborn unless you're playing one specific scenario. One. And that is if you're bringing, if you're in the cannibal scenario where you all work together to fight against cannibals. And by the end of that, I've seen that this model go from like movement 5 and then by turn 6, movement 50. It's fucking broken. It's broken beyond belief. The fact that it lasts for the rest of the battle and it's every unsaved wound, not every kill, breaks the game. It breaks how charging works. It's just fucking insane. And that's why most people ignore this trait. Unless they want to be twats. Because it breaks the game. It does. It fundamentally breaks the game. And it is quite fun. I say, oh, it breaks the game. It's no, it's fun. It is fun, but you need to make sure that everyone's okay with it. Because once they get to like movement 12, it just doesn't. It's just not fun to fight against. It becomes something else. And remember, this is only 205 credits. And the point of Necromunda is to have fun, and usually there's new people that play Necromunda as well. And the last thing anybody wants to play is a game where there's a movement 50 character that can just slice you in half within one hit. The killing blow. I mean, this is just a recipe for disaster, and he's only 205 credits. It's just fucked. It's just fucked, and he is chaotic, meaning that my Nurgle Ogrins can bring him. I ain't. No, he is chaotic, and any gang that is chaos corrupted can bring this character. But my god, you're gonna lose a lot of friends by the end of it. Like I've used this character. A friend of mine has this character. We've all sort of tested this character out, and yeah, the movement, the cannibal scenario where he just becomes a movement 50 monster with all of his flesh wounds just there. Yeah, there's nothing that can hurt him. Nothing that can hurt him. He will just charge at you and slice you. And also, because he's a bounty hunter, you can upgrade him, and there is a chance of you giving him the infiltrate skill. Once that happens, it's game over. I've seen it happen. You can give him the infiltrate skill. There are tactic cards that certain gangs will bring that you can give to him that will give him the infiltrate skill. It is broken beyond belief, and I love it and I hate it. And if you want to teach someone to play Necromunda, really wouldn't recommend you use this guy unless you hate your friends. But after that ramble, he does have a knife. That knife is about as useful as a chocolate teapot, because the heavy chain cleaver is paired. Oh, and it's +1 to hit as well. And he's got sever, because of course he has. Fucking course he has. But, you know, he's got a knife. He's got a knife. AP -1, damage 1, backstab. Ooh! No one in the history of people using this character has used the fucking knife unless they were memeing, or like me. I've used the knife exclusively just to be annoying. It's like, oh, don't worry, I'm just gonna use my little knife. Oh, it's the worst fucking thing. It's basically, you use the knife if you want to keep someone locked in combat, and then if they try and run away, you use the heavy chain cleavers. You basically have to be a bit of a git. It's so good. It's so good, but it's so fucking broken. I love it and I hate it. Oh, dear. The Butcher's Mask and his war gear. Yeah, mate. His fucking war gear is really good. The mask is a +1 save modifier. Champion, gang, or rejuve. Leader, I don't know if that counts as... Hang on. Does it say what sort of mask he has? Butcher's Mask. Oh god, am I gonna have... Give me a second. Butcher's... No, I spelled Butcher's Mask. Hang on. Oh, maybe it's that one. Ah, such is life. Mask. Hello, Butcher's Mask. Fuck off. Ah, such is sodding life. And now I've lost my place. Fucking typical. Oh well. Basically, the Butcher's Mask gives him a 6-up save, and it cannot be altered by AP. Yeah, I assume it's the Leader's Mask. It's Corpse Grinder's Cult. There's stuff here. But yeah, I assume it's like the Leader's Mask, but there's nothing here for Butchers. House rule, apply the... No, there is nothing here for Butcher's Mask. Basically, it's a 6-up save that can't be affected by AP, effectively, and it's the one the Leader has. So, yeah, It's a 6-up save. And it's also terrifying, meaning that you have to pass a willpower test to target this fighter with a fight basic action or a shoot basic action. Meaning you can't easily fight or shoot him. It's just fucking broken. It's just fucking broken. It's so fucked. It really is fucked how broken he is, and I love it. I do love it. Also, he's got plate armor because, of course, he has. It's a 5-up save, unmodifiable against blast, not template, meaning you can flamethrower him. But then you have to do a terrifying shit. Fucking hate this model. Oh, and he's also got a cult icon as well. Of course he has. And this gives him D3 movement until the end phase. That's right. D3 movement. Because that's the one thing he was lacking, was movement. From the slaughter Yep. Fucking hell. 205 points and you've basically created God. This guy could fight Khan the Betrayer and live. I'm certain. I am fucking certain this guy could fight Khan the Betrayer and live. Oh, it's just so fucking overpowered. And that's why no one brings him. So fucking broken. Anyway, I've rambled enough about him. This video is going to be long enough, but my god, he is a broken fucking awesome model, and I love and hate it. It's one of my personal favourite models, and using this model is really fun. Fighting against this model, as enforcers, you might as well chop off your hands. You might... It's just fucking depressing. Especially with enforcers. It's like my 1 attack versus 4 attacks with a chain cleaver. Fuck my life, I guess. I guess I die. Oh, and killing blow. Cheers. Just really rub it in. Yeah, my gang did not survive. I don't think any gang will survive the Eightfold Harvest Lord. Even if you have Ogrins, they won't survive because you're wounding on freeze. You're wounding on freeze with the heavy chain cleavers. But with the killing blow, you're wounding on fucking 2s against Ogrins? I'm surprised that if you use Killing Blow against anybody that's toughness 3 or 4, they don't just become paste. Fucking love and hate this model. It's one of those cursed models that I kind of like. And it's incredibly janky. Anyway, I've been Idiotic Synergy. I've wasted enough of your time. And I'll see you later. Remember, take care, stay safe, and see you later.